Rare coins, where ordinary change hides extraordinary value.
Collectors in the United States, before you spend that old quarter in your pocket, take a closer look at the 1932 D Washington quarter. At first glance, it may seem like just another ordinary 25-cent coin, but this particular quarter is one of the most famous and valuable coins in American coin collecting. Many collectors search for years hoping to find this rare piece because it is considered one of the key coins of the entire Washington Quarter series. Before we continue, support our effort. Subscribe, like, and share so we can bring you more videos like this. The 1932 D quarter dollar was introduced in 1932 to celebrate the 200th birthday of George Washington, the first president of the United States. This new design replaced the standing Liberty quarter and marked the beginning of a coin series that would remain in circulation for many decades. The Washington quarter quickly became one of the most recognizable coins in the history of American currency. On the front of the coin, known as the obverse, you will see the portrait of George Washington facing left. Above his head appears the inscription, Liberty, while the phrase, In God We Trust, appears near the left side of the portrait. At the bottom of the coin, you will see the date 1932. The design was created by sculptor John Flanagan, whose detailed portrait of Washington became a lasting symbol of American coinage. When the coin is turned over, the reverse side displays a powerful image of an American eagle with its wings spread wide. The eagle stands on a bundle of arrows, symbolizing strength and readiness to defend the nation. Beneath the arrows appear olive branches, representing peace. Surrounding the design are the inscriptions United States of America and quarter dollar, while a pluribus unum appears above the eagle. If you look closely at the reverse of the 1932 D Washington quarter, you will notice a small letter D located below the eagle. This D mint mark indicates that the coin was produced at the Denver Mint. Mint marks are extremely important to collectors because they identify where a coin was struck, and in some cases coins from certain mints were produced in much smaller numbers. The 1932 D quarter is especially famous because it had a very low mintage compared with other Washington quarters. While many later quarters were produced in the tens of millions, the Denver Mint produced far fewer coins in 1932. Because of this limited production, the 1932 D quickly became known as a key date coin that collectors must have in order to complete a Washington quarter collection. Over the years, many of these quarters circulated heavily in everyday commerce. People used them for shopping, transportation fares, and many other purchases. Because they were used so often, many surviving examples today show signs of wear, such as scratches, faded details, and smooth surfaces where the design has worn down after decades of handling. For collectors, however, the condition of the coin plays a very important role. Coins that still show strong details in Washington's hair, sharp lettering, and clear features on the eagle are considered far more desirable. A coin that appears almost new after many decades is described as uncirculated, and these coins are especially prized among collectors. Another interesting detail about the 1932 D Washington quarter is its metal composition. These early quarters were made from 90% silver and 10% copper, giving them a distinctive shine and weight that is different from modern quarters produced today. Because of this silver content and historical importance, these coins have always attracted strong interest from collectors and investors. Collectors also carefully examine coins for mint errors or unusual varieties. During the minting process, small mistakes sometimes occurred when coins were struck. These errors can include doubled letters, die cracks, off-center strikes, or other unusual features. Coins with noticeable mint errors are often rare and can become extremely desirable among collectors because they are unique compared to normal coins. Another important rule in coin collecting is never cleaning old coins. Cleaning a coin may seem like a good idea if it appears dirty or dull, but it can damage the original surface and remove the natural mint luster. Once a coin has been cleaned, its collector value often decreases significantly. Experienced collectors usually prefer coins that remain in their original untouched condition. Because of its low mintage, historical importance, silver composition, and strong collector demand, the 1932 D Washington quarter has become one of the most famous coins in American numismatics. Well-preserved examples have sold for tens of thousands of dollars when found in exceptional condition. So the next time you come across an old silver quarter in your pocket change, coin jar, or coin collection, take a closer look at the date and mint mark. If you happen to find a 1932 D Washington quarter, examine it carefully. That small silver coin might actually be one of the most valuable treasures in the entire Washington quarter series and a fascinating piece of American history hiding in plain sight.